Great day, great life, great now, beautiful Vibrillionaire soul family. Loving, living the Vibrillionaire soulpreneur, love style revolution, Vibrillionex life. We are here, day 58, for 100 days of gratitude, and let me tell you, there's so much to be grateful for. I want to ask you, what are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? And why are you grateful for those people in your life? And what are you grateful for? Can you tag in the comments? I invite you to tag in the comments. Let's spread this message far and wide of gratitude, of love, of abundance, of what the greatest reality is beyond all superficial reality. The reality is we live in gratitude. Our bodies thrive gratitude. Our souls breathe love. They breathe life. And today's gratitude it's going to be almost the same thing every day. It's for being a part of this reawakening of the collective consciousness of the planet. And for some of you, what does that mean, you may say? It means this, that we get to hear and we get to see and we get to feel that there's a life beyond a life. Not just hear about it, not just read about it, not just observe it and feel like, I wish I was there, I wish I had that. But to be able to realize we are that. What greater gift is there than that? And just as I plan this out for a purpose, and just as I get this water, and I get to spread this water from this beautiful plant, and I get to spread it to another plant, and I get to water the seeds of different herbs, plants, and and fruits, that I get to share that same source of abundance, which is water, that I get to share that same source with all these beautiful beings all around me, all these trees, aloe vera, rosemary. I mean, there's so much here that I get to share and be a part of that. Because all I'm doing is sharing the source with others. The water is the source, is the element that hydrates, satiates, and feeds life, fuels life. And this is what we get to do with one another. This is what we get to do. We get to do with one another. And what a beautiful gift this is. And I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful that I get to share this every day with people, with beautiful souls. And this might be one of the last videos for Facebook, as I might be going to TikTok, because I'm going to go where I'm being called and where I'm going to have the most impact and effect. So Facebook is not really giving me a lot of algorithms of people that I'm touching. And it's not Michael to be touching them. It's life. It's the prayers, the meditations, the manifestations that people have been asking for. And Facebook used to be a community of a lot of follow-ups and a lot of feedback. And I'll place the replay. But this is life. If your soil is not fertile where you're watering it or where you're planting it, then you need to plant somewhere else. And I love you all. And if you want to see me on Facebook, let me know. Because I feel like I can have much more effect on TikTok and possibly other soul medias, because Instagram, I don't see a lot of follow-ups there as well. And I'm not going to stop my 100 days of gratitude. I'm just going to shift the energy of where it's going to be reciprocated, because Michael comes to make a difference. Michael was born for this calling. Yet we need to see and feel out, where are we being called to serve? And we're going to be sharing much more. So if you see this, if you hear this, let us know you're seeing and you're hearing this. Because I'm really feeling to go to TikTok. I'm really feeling to go to other social media platforms that we will receive that engagement, because there's sons and daughters that are praying for their mothers and their fathers. There's mothers and fathers that are praying for their children that are addicted to drugs, that are going through other things. There's people that are fighting every day that don't realize that there's an opportunity to experience that love. And the message that needs to be shared of vote for yourself, think for yourself, feel for yourself, love yourself, live for yourself. And that is the greatest gift that you can render this planet, is to open up your heart and sing your song, dance your dance, paint your beautiful masterpiece that you are. And we're all one source, just like this water that I'm sharing with these plants. It is vibrating through us all. And whatever you're going through, just know that you're not alone. Know that you have immense support, not just from people like, us that want to help, but from the very source itself that is channeling and flowing through us all. And here I am grounding outside as I go live. I'm drinking my beautiful water. Make sure you drink and hydrate with water. Make sure you breathe and you transcend that conditioned, limited brain that says reality is like this and people are like this and I'm like this. I'm never going to change because this is all I've been. I'm telling you from experience, you can transcend any limitation. Any limitation. And if Michael had to go from locked up to freed up, if he had to get locked up in a cell to discover the freedom that he always was, you can discover it wherever you are, because it is always calling you home. It is calling all of us home. So thank you so much for watching today. Remember, you have 100% free support for a limited time. Take advantage of that and share with your mother, with your father, with your son, with your daughter, with your husband, with your wife. Share with your community that there is support. And this support is only to open up. I repeat that, only to open up the support within. I was sharing this yesterday, and this is the last thing that I'll say, that a transformation in consciousness will never come from the outside in. Never come from the outside in. Not just with Michael's experience, but we're working with other people. Transformation always of the state of consciousness, meaning the state of what you feel and believe reality is, what you think reality is, will come from the inside always. How many times has life whispered to you and you're waiting for something to change outside of you, and you see that it doesn't work, you see that it doesn't change, you see that the people, places, circumstances, situations, experiences, and events do not change, and you go from one to the other. You change a job, you change a partner, you change a location, a zip code, you change a belief system, you change your diet, you change your lifestyle. All these different things are beautiful, but they're asking for a state of transformational shifts inside of you. Question yourself, question what you think reality is, and surrender and open up to that guidance that is always guiding you. Every seed is being guided. Every animal is being guided. You see migrations all over the planet, and you see this beautiful connection, and you see this beautiful collaboration. You see this beautiful unit of this one profound consciousness that does it for animals, does it for seeds, for plants. It does it for the planet. It does it for the universe. It can more than you can imagine do it for you. And I've seen it again and again and again. A transformation of the state of your consciousness is the solution that you've been praying for. Reach out, family. We're here. And if not us, reach out to that person that's coming into your consciousness right now that you're thinking maybe you had a call with, maybe you had a talk with, and they're coming to your heart right now. That is your intuition. That is the real you calling you home. Don't ignore that voice. I mean, you're free to do whatever you feel, but I advise you that ignoring that voice is only going to accumulate with other stories and beliefs, that voice is waiting to be heard. That inner child within you, since you were a kid, is waiting to be heard. is waiting to be seen, is waiting to be felt, is waiting to be loved. And the only one that can render and give that to them is you. Only you. No one can do it for you. This is why the quote says from Jesus and from others have said the same thing. I stand at the door and knock. As powerful as Jesus is, only knocks. The one that must open the door. And not just open the door, but open the door and walk through is you. So, we're here to support family. This is what Alice and I love doing, and we are doing it for the rest of this life. Every breath we take, every heart that pulses is dedicated, devoted, committed to this. And we get to share it together. And we are barely getting started. We are uniting a community. It's called the Vibrillionaire family. If you just not want to just 10x your life, but if you want to Vibrillionaire, if you want to shift your life from the state of your consciousness and then see life transform, because it's going to transform to match your vibration. Anyways, this is what I love, because when you shift your consciousness, you'll never go back the same. And you'll never lose, and it can never be taken away. But when you move, when you change partners, when you get that new house, when you get that new vacation that you've been waiting for, you change a belief system, you go from this belief system, or you change identities. Now you're changing, styles and all this stuff, and you see that none of that works. Because the same or similar level of consciousness, because we're always shifting, a similar level of consciousness is gradually shifting, but the environment seems to change, but the consciousness follows the environment. So if you're ready to shift your consciousness from the inside out and be the change that you wish to see in the world, and this might be a little controversial, but I invite you to vote no one for president. Voting someone for president is not going to change the world. I got a news flash. That's the story, that's the narrative that we've believed. And how many years, how many decades have we done it? When's the first time, or when's the last time you voted for yourself? When's the last time you thought for yourself? When's the last time you made a decision for yourself? When's the last time you felt the beautiful abundance of life for yourself? When's the last time that you danced your dance, or that you did something that was uncomfortable, but you knew that life has been calling you to do it? When's the last time you did that? When's the last time that you followed your heart? How much have you given to your kids? How much have you given to your spouse? How much have you given to your animals? How much have you given to others and you serve others? I got a news flash, and I'll quote scripture because that's how I was raised. And other scriptures have said this. Because the book that is waiting to be opened and read is you. How many countless books have you read? How many things have you memorized? How many things have you studied? How many things have you got so fanatical about that your life seems to change a little bit, but then you say, why am I back in the same place? Why am I back? And we all have that, because we're all graduating these different degrees of consciousness. But my point is this. It says that you can preach in my name. You can cast demons in my name if you believe in demons. I don't. You can cast demons out in my name. You can do these things. But if you have not love, if you do not love, I don't know you, depart from me. That means it starts with a state of consciousness. You can do all this work. You can even work on, being the best version of yourself outside of yourself. I did that. You can even work at studying on how this incredible, and let me tell you, it is the most incredible, sophisticated technology that we've been given. We have all the tools within us. You can study this, and it will not be enough. You'll just find more things to work on, more things to work on. You can study this. I studied the heart. I studied Michael studied the heart. Michael studied spirituality, and it was never enough. It was always something more to fix, something more to heal, something more to work on. It is so super simple. So I leave you with this today. Be the state of consciousness that you wish to see. You want love? Be love. You want kindness? Be kind. You want transformation? What is your life asking for you to transform? And I'm always speaking to myself. So be ready, world, because I have not been the fairest at this and the transformation. So I might need to go to TikTok. This is the reason why I'm sharing this video today. Because I've been on Facebook, I've been on Instagram. And maybe I need to shift how I'm delivering. But I don't see the results. So I'm here to make a difference. Well, we are here to make a difference. Let me just say, when I say I am, I speak for us all. Because we are, just like I shift this water to another plant, it is not the hose that is the source of the transformation. The hose is a vehicle, the hose is a tool. What is the source of transformation is the energy in that water. And the energy in that water is the same energy in the water that is fueling life within us. We are the hose, we are the tool. So thank you, family. I can't see because the sun is in my face, so if you're commenting, thank you so much. I love each and every single one of you. And when I say I love each and every single one of you, I'm not saying it just with my words. I must love all of me to love all of you. I must love all of you to love all of me. If I choose to not love a part of you, I choose to not love a part of me. If I choose to not love a part of me, I choose to not love a part of you. So in order to be the transformation that you wish to see in the world, I invite you to love all parts of you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a conditioning that you think there's something wrong with you. I love you. You are love. And all there is love. And it's here for you. And this is the greatest reawakening that I could ever have prayed for and asked for, that I didn't even know that I wanted. But I get to experience this today. And if it can happen for someone like me that didn't want it, that fought it tooth and nail, that was committed to a life of crime, of destruction, of death, if I could do it, if Michael could do it, you could do it. If Michael could do it, you could do it. If little Michael can do it, you that want to do it, you that have been praying for, you that have been asking for this, most definitely can and will do it. And it's not me that's guaranteeing this. It's not me, little Michael, that's promising this. It's the universe, it's the universe that gave it to you even before you were thought into existence. Much love. And as always, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you truly are. Oh, great to see you, Martin. Hola, Madre Adelina Dudding, my beautiful mother. Oh, my mom, your transformation, your gift to humanity, I love witnessing that. You are a gift. And so are you, Martin. We love you both. We love you all. Whoever's watching this on the live, on the replay, you are love. You are loved simply because you are love. No more, no less. Because that is the greatest gift that we can be, is love. Loving awareness, loving awareness, loving awareness. Remember who you are.